What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm doing a little bit of eBay shipping. Got 20 items to ship out this morning. I've already started, got a few in the bin. We're going to do a few more, and then we're going to go thrifting. First here, I got this Angry Birds space game I got to ship out. I paid $2.99 for this at a Goodwill, and I got $53.25 for it. Total shipped. I was going to sell this on Amazon, but needs command strips, and they weren't in there, and I was looking at prices of some of the command strips, and they're like $5 to $8. I'm just like, you know what, I'll just sell it on eBay. It's kind of a rare game. Next, I'm shipping out this Bible Trivia supplement card pack I got for $1.99, and I sold it for $25. Next, I'm shipping out this skid shoe kit. I got these at Lowe's. I think I paid $6.99 or $7.99 for them. Don't remember exactly. Sold it for $35. Next, I'm shipping out these Frost King control boxes. I believe they're for like the ice melting things you put on your roof. Paid $4 and something a piece for these at Home Depot. I got quite a few of them. I've sold them all. I think I got one more lot of 2 to sell. Sold them for $27. Next, I sold this Ariat hat. I sold this for $16, and I only paid a quarter for it at the thrift store. Next, I have this camo wrap. I picked this up at Goodwill, I think for like $1. I've had this in my store like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Finally sold for $14.99, so yay. We are in the first Goodwill of the day, and we're looking for some awesome stuff to flip, of course, because that's what we do. And shelves are looking like they have a few new items on there from the last time I was here. Here is a, what is this, an RCA like antenna or something like that. It was not worth picking up. No, it was not. There's a monitor there. For some reason, Goodwill prices monitors extremely high. Like $50. Like every monitor is just $50. It doesn't matter what it is. Here is a Discovery Kids kind of handheld game type thing. Not worth anything. I find the Discovery Kids stuff usually doesn't sell well. And I'm not seeing a whole lot on this shelf, but we come over here and I see another pad. This is a Flash Pad Infinite, and it's $2.99. I've picked up and sold these before, at least I think. I don't know what happened to them, so I must have sold them. I just don't really remember. They sell pretty well, so we'll pick that up for $2.99. And what else do we got here in the games? There's that pink pig still there staring at me. It's not sold since the last time I was here. A lot of these games I've already checked before. They're missing pieces. Some of the good ones, like this one right here, the Angry Birds, unfortunately would be a good pickup, but missing pieces. And there's a tool set. Hopefully that wasn't the Handy Manny one. Doesn't look like it. The Handy Manny tool sets are worth picking up. They have like faces on the tools. And we got some, I'm not seeing that much awesome stuff. As always, let me know if you see something I missed. There's some interesting looking baby dolls down there. I need to pay more attention to those because they can be worth money. There's a Uno Stacko. I was like, I can't remember exactly if this is worth money. I know that the Uno Truth or Dare used to be. So I put it in the cart, but we didn't end up buying it. Now here's a doll. I'm not sure what it's from, some Netflix show. Now I meant to look that up, and I just sat it down there. And why didn't I just put it in my cart? I don't know. I did look it up and I did buy it, but why did I put it back on the shelf? That's just not smart. I don't know why I do that. I do it all the time. But there's the cart. We got some good stuff in there. A puzzle I picked up, brand new sealed, selling really high on Amazon. There's a Disney Duck Duck Goose game or Duck Duck House game. Looked that up, wasn't worth picking up. Here is this little guy right here. I've sold these before, but $4.99. They only sell for like $15 to $20 max, and they really only sell around Christmas, so I don't want to pay $5 for it. Maybe at a thrift store for $1 or $2 I'd pick it up. And now we're looking over here. What do we see? I'm not seeing a whole lot. But there's junk everywhere, and you gotta dig through the junk, and you gotta flip it. So, yeah, I don't see anything. Here's the area I'm not very well versed in, these dishes and ceramics. Always trying to learn though, so we're looking for anything unique, anything that I might want to look up or do some research on. This was interesting, but I saw it was missing something in there, so I just didn't care anymore after I noticed that. I know certain brands like Fit and Glass and Pyrex and even like Roseville and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't usually see a lot of that in Goodwill. Over here is a Dyson, and it was priced okay. I think it was like 40 bucks. I don't remember exactly, but not worth picking up to resell. It's one of the older models, unfortunately. But that's my cart. We're going to have to leave that Goodwill, go to the next one. Here's a Yamaha keyboard, $12.99. Might have been able to make a little bit of money on that, but I'd have to test it, carry it, ship it, clean it, all that stuff, and it'll only maybe double my money, if that. I've not sold a lot of keyboards, but I have sold them before. I got some at a garage sale one time for 50 cents, and it was worth selling them for like 40 bucks plus shipping, I guess. And looking at the media a bit here, a lot of VHS to look at, looking for anything sealed. Here's another flash pad. This is a flash pad 3.0, and I instantly saw that it was in worse shape. And I'm pretty sure the flash pad 3.0s do worse than the Infinite, so hopefully I don't have that backwards. Either way, it was kind of in more rough shape than I'd want to sell it on Amazon for. Now up here we pick up this Hammerhead controller for $6.99. I was like, controller might be worth it. But here's the thing at Goodwill. You buy things all the time, they don't have what's exactly in the box. This time there was something better in that box, and you'll see that here in a minute. Always open the boxes at Goodwill or thrift stores even, because you never know what's in those boxes. Usually it's the worst item, but I've opened it and found better items before. Over here, sports stuff. We got a glove, Franklin, and that's not a good glove to pick up. Looking like the rackets are pretty basic, nothing special. We got a baseball bat down there. That's been there. This helmet looked pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure I looked this up or determined it wasn't worth picking up for some reason. Maybe the price. XG, I'm not sure what brand it was even. I believe it was last year I picked up a Shoei helmet. Not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but I got almost $300 for it. And puzzles, games. What do we see? It's looking pretty bare over here. Got a Scene It up there. Was that a Disney Scene It? I don't think Disney Scene It's are worth anything. Anyway, right now, maybe up a little because of Christmas. There's a Little People Ark down there. Unfortunately, it's missing doors and stuff. I did find all the pieces to that, all the figures. I don't remember if I got them at Goodwill or another thrift store. But, yeah, I've been looking for the Ark just to try to make a complete set. And I keep finding ones that are broken and destroyed. There's a Millennium Falcon, also broken and destroyed, unfortunately. Not a very good model anyway. It's a newer one. And not seeing anything in the plush. Skis. Does anyone sell skis? I'd love to know if anyone sells skis. But look what was in this box. A Nintendo 64 Atomic purple translucent controller. Official with a tight stick. So that's a bit better to pick up rather than the shark. Over here we're looking at some Wilton cake pans. They weren't worth picking up, nothing special. Some of them can be worth selling. It's been a while since I found any worth selling. Here's a Dora one for $2.99. It's new. Like, I'll check it out. We'll look it up, see if it's worth selling. I don't know. It was only selling for like $5, so just not worth picking up at those prices. I like to pick them up at garage sales for a quarter and flip them on eBay or Amazon. And what are we looking for over here? Just something? Anything? Some cosmetics, some paperwork. Over here at the golf clubs, we don't look at these too often. I don't know a whole lot about golf clubs. I just look for, TaylorMade, Ping, some of the well-known brands, and if I see anything, I look it up. Otherwise, I just move on. But we go into Salvation Army, and it's a new colors, 99 cents. And I'm picking up all these shoes that never sold, that were overpriced for the past few weeks. And I'm getting them for $1, so pretty happy about that. We're filling up the cart. And there's a lot of other shoes. Some shoes priced $20, like a pair of Clarks. They were $1, but they're not even worth picking up for $1. So don't price them at $20, Salvation Army. My goodness. Here's some Columbia boots. These were $14.99. and I debated about buying them because I think I could make, maybe $20 on them, but at the same time I could probably wait a week and they'd be half off. So, I did end up picking them up. But we are in a new store now, and I'm looking at this like comic and cassette. Donkey Ollie for 99 cents. I looked these up. They weren't really worth picking up. Never heard of it. Books, media. I did find some great books in this Goodwill, which I'll go over here in the end when I get home. There's some Bibles. That rainbow Bible right there would have definitely been worth picking up, but it was in really bad shape. Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons, fantasy books. There's a decent amount there. I could have bought them up and lotted them up. Again, the books were kind of in rough shape, so I didn't want to do that. If they would have been cleaner, I would have bought them all. These are looking a little bare here, but that's okay. I don't remember if I find anything in this Goodwill. This is from a week or two ago now. There's a camera in the toys here, this Polaroid. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I've ever come across this model, so I looked it up and it was not worth picking up. Now we are in the non-profit church-based thrift store where the prices are cheap. Got shoes here for $1. Not finding any really good shoes to pick up though. I have had some amazing shoe scores in here. And when you only pay $1, a lot of times 50 cents because they do half off the whole store sales, which is just crazy to me. Recent video, I was picking up things for 12 cents here. Pretty amazing. But yeah, we're over here in the junk part, and I find this filter for 50 cents, and turns out this thing is worth picking up. So we grab that, and we're digging here. I notice there's a lot of LPN stuff, which is stuff that have been returned. Usually, at least in my experience, they come from like Amazon, and they just pop a LPN sticker. So maybe there's an Amazon seller around here that's donating a lot of stuff that, gets returned. But got to be careful for that when you're in thrift stores because you don't want to buy something that's, been returned. It looks like it's open. Down here digging, here's some dance pads. Now these aren't like the actual DDR pads. They're like an off-brand Pelican, I believe. Could have made some money on these, maybe, but the problem is testing them. It's so hard to test them. We are filling up the cart nicely, but unfortunately I had a traumatic experience. I saw someone grab 3 bags of vintage He-Man figures. Very disappointing. So I'm missing out on those. And there's so many people around the toys, I can't get over to look at it. And I want to get back over there, see if there's anything left or anything, else vintage or cool. I did manage to grab 1 bag already. But finally I get over there and I'm looking through here and there's some stuff, some figures, some wrestlers missing heads. I'm not really interested in those, even for 50 cents. And digging, what do we find? Not finding much of anything else. Here's some like animal figures I thought maybe were Schleich or Breyer or something. No, they're not. Looks like maybe a transformer in there. There's a shark. There's like a, what is that? One of the Fisher Price toys. That does kind of look like a transformer. Maybe I missed that. But let's go home. I'll show you everything I got today. Pretty good haul. I am back home and I was only out about 3 hours and I think I got some pretty awesome items here. Let's go over them. Let's start right here in the back with these shoes. These are both Merrell's and they got a cool design on the back here. You can see $14.99. I paid $1 for them. It was the dollar color today. They sat for 3 weeks and no one bought them. I think this pair was $10. I almost bought these a couple times. I think I was vlogging because they were half off and like $5. I'm like, that's not really worth it. Even though these look different, they share the same serial number. And it looks like I can sell these pre-owned probably for $24.99 plus shipping. Even if I sell them for $20, that's not that bad. They got a little bit of wear on the toes, which I could probably clean up real quick. We'll see. I picked them up because they were $1. Let's go over here. The same with these LL Bean shoes. They were $14.99. Got them for $1 and they sell for like $45. They are super clean. And I say this all the time about thrift stores. When you price things too high, like that's just too high. $14.99 in a thrift store. No one bought these for 3 weeks. If they would have just priced them at $5 originally, I would have picked them up and they would have made more money in the end. And there's so many shoes, there's so many items that just end up becoming $1. because they sit and no one will buy them because they just price them too high. Maybe they figure if they price everything super high and if they just get one or two sales at $15 for a pair of shoes like this, then it makes it worth it. I don't know. I also got these shape up shoes. These were actually $5. I was surprised. I thought these were going to be like 15, 20 bucks. So I picked these up. They're clean. They're not falling apart. That's the problem with a lot of shape ups. The tread's good. So yeah, I should be able to sell these for about $40. And then right here, I got these Columbia Tech Light Omni Heat 200 gram boots because they're just super clean. I paid $15 for these though. $15 for a pair of boots like this is a little high, but it's a lot different than charging $15 for a pair of loafers. And I couldn't find any comps for these. I've sold a pair a couple years ago, Columbia like this. Maybe almost identical. I think they were all black though. It seems like I got about $60 for them, plus shipping. So with these being super clean and all that good stuff, I'm probably just going to price them at $59.99, see if they sell. I think I'll at least make more than double my money, so probably about $20 minimum I would expect to make on those. I probably could have waited till next week, and I probably could have got them half off, but I figured, I'll go ahead and I'm getting these shoes for such a good deal. I'll just go ahead and buy these. So then right here in Goodwill, I picked up all these books by V.C. Andrews. I think they're kind of like horror, mystery maybe. On a whim, I just saw all these for the same author. I looked them up. I'm like, hey, some of these are selling in decent lots for decent money. However, it slipped my mind for whatever reason that Goodwill is now charging $2.50 for a hardcover. They were charging $2. So when I was paying for them, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm paying 50 cents more for each of these books. So it ended up being a little bit more than what I was expecting. I was expecting to pay $40 for all these. I think I paid 47 something. I still think I'll make about $40 profit after I sell all these. I'll probably do a lot of 2 or 3 different lots. Not a huge profit, but I think it was worth picking up. And then in Goodwill, I picked up this Trolls puzzle. This is selling great on Amazon for $59.99. I'm sure the price is a bit inflated because of coming off of Christmas. Prices go up. Though if you look on eBay, this thing's still selling in the 30s. Like 40s. For whatever reason, this troll puzzle is popular. So I'm going to ship it into Amazon, and hopefully the price stays at $60. I can get that. If not, I still think I'm going to make great profit. The same with this doll that is brand new sealed. I looked this up and selling on eBay for about $45, and no one's on the listing on Amazon right now. So if I sold it on Amazon, I could probably sell this for $70 or more. The problem is it's got a little bit of damage right there, so I could send it in and sell it as collectible, maybe still sell it for $50 and make it worth my while, but I'll probably just do eBay, price it $45 or $50. There's not a lot of competition for this doll. Picked up the Flash Pad Infinite. I pick these up from time to time. Usually they're in wrecked shape. This one has a little bit of scuffing right here. I'll sell it on Amazon. Right now they're selling for about, look like 45, 50 bucks. I don't know if I've ever actually got that though. I've sold a couple. Seems like I usually get around $30, $40 for them in the end. So I'll probably price it at about $40. It works. The batteries are still in it and it turned on and all that good stuff. This was a pleasant find at this kind of generic controller. I was going to pick up this controller if it was clean because it looked like it was selling for 20 bucks. But when I checked the box, you got an official Nintendo translucent purple. It's a little bit dusty. The cord is really dirty, but that'll wipe off. The important thing about these, the joystick is super tight. I should be able to sell this for $30, I think. I don't know what they're going for on Amazon. Probably more. I did a quick eBay search and it looked like they were still selling for $30 plus shipping if it's like a good tight stick. Been a long time since I found an actual Nintendo 64 controller, so pretty happy about that. Then we are in the thrift store. Church-based, everything's cheap. This game was 50 cents. It looked like it's new inside, but I don't know. Pre-owned on Amazon, you could make maybe $5. Thing is, I just bought it because I thought it was cool and it was only 50 cents. Then right below it there's a couple items I picked up in Lowe's. Went in looking for some retail arbitrage deals. I'll make about $10 profit on both of those, so about $20 there, and I paid about $20 for them. Back over here, yeah, the toys were disappointing in this thrift store. I got some okay things, but as I probably already mentioned in the GoPro footage, some guy had like 3 bags of vintage He-Man figures, and that was very disappointing to see. If I was just like a few seconds earlier. I was actually there before him, but when I first went over to the toys, there was just like a whole family sitting on the floor just looking through toys and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not trying to squeeze in there. And I just went around, came back, and he had that stuff. So unfortunate. But I picked up these Legos because, well, they're $1 and they're Legos. And I'm pretty sure there's some vintage stuff in here, but there's a lot of minifigs. I'll have to go through it. I don't know, probably won't really sell it unless I sell some of the figures. I have like a Lego bin that when I buy loose Legos like this for a good deal, I just throw them in there. But I'll kind of look at the figures and make sure there's not anything special. We also got these figures. I did get one He-Man figure. This is one of the newer ones. These things, usually I don't pick up figures like this because you see them at Goodwill and they have these things priced at $2, $3, sometimes $5. And I'm not just going to pay that unless it's a really good figure. But when you're paying, these bags were 50 cents a piece with 2 figures, so $0.25 a piece. It makes it more worth it because you can lot this stuff together. And I do have a bin for toys like this. When I pick them up cheap, I just throw it in there. And one day, I'll go through that bin and I'll just make lots and sell them on eBay and make some pretty decent money. Anyway, this figure right here, it sells by itself for $8 shipped on eBay. This is a Wolverine Ninja variant from 2001. I don't think any of him sold when I looked him up, but there are some listed for like 15. Here's a 1997 Mankind wrestling figure. Yeah, I don't know, he's worth about 13. I think I saw one sell. So maybe a couple of these might be worth selling by themselves. Here's I can't remember this wrestler. I looked him up. Matt Hardy, maybe? Was that it? One of the Hardy Boys. It might not even be a Hardy Boy. I don't remember. But he's from '99. I think he sold for about $8 shipped as well. I'll probably just throw, the $8 ones in a tote, maybe list the other 2 separate, make a little bit of money. We also picked this up at the thrift store. It's only 50 cents, selling for about $24. Just a filter. And then I got some clothing here at the thrift store. This Adidas vest, vintage Adidas vest. So pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. It was only $1. I might even keep it and wear it myself. And there it is. That's the haul for today, everybody. I really want to thank you for coming along with me. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button for me before you leave. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and you've watched more than one of my videos and you like them, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I get a new video out. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.